Hey guys, Yulia here. So I did a garden tour about a week ago, and some of you asked me in the comments to go a little bit more in detail about the perennials or the shrubs, the trees that I have in the garden. Unfortunately, the video would get really long, so what I decided to do is kind of separate the garden into sections and talk a little bit more like about these smaller sections and what I planted there. So today I am going to go over the cherry garden, and it was blooming like crazy for 2 weeks, and it started losing its petals about a couple days ago, and it looks like pink snow coming down. It's so gorgeous. So I'm actually going to move out of the frame so you see it looks amazing. So anyway, I'm going to show you around and see what's blooming in this area and what's growing in this area right now. So this is the cherry. It's Kwanzan Cherry that was blooming until a couple of days ago, and then it just starts to lose its petals, and they are all on the ground and in the driveway, on the grass, and it looks incredible. So it looks like the entire, like it's a ground cover that is blooming right now. So it's all between the perennials here, all over the place. Okay, so I start with hostas. These I got at Home Depot, and they were sold as a flat. So they had no labels on them, so I have no idea what kind of cultivar they are. But it literally looks like they're blooming because they have these petals all over it. Now, this is one of my favorite plants. This is Solomon Seal, a variegated variety. It's a really good height shade plant. It's about 2.5 to 3 feet tall. They do bloom these white flowers right here. It's very hardy. If you have dry shade, which is one of the most difficult sites that you can have in the garden, this plant will do really well, and it's also very pretty. It does not spread aggressively, but you know, it does spread over the years, but it's very easy to control. Now this is Bleeding Heart, and this is the wild Bleeding Heart. This is the classic variety right here. So you see this one is a little smaller. I didn't know when I bought it which one it was. It was like a root, bare root, so I probably have to replant it. It's kind of short for this spot. So this Bleeding Heart, the classic, this is Descendra spectabilis, and very nice looking blooms, and you see how it's picking up the pinks. Really cool. Now this plant right here with little white flowers is a Tiarella running Tapestry, and I think I planted about 3 plants 2 years ago, and it does run. So it runs with these kind of runners, and then it roots and it creates new plant, kind of like strawberries. But I absolutely love it. You also can pull it if it's too aggressive for you, but it's very pretty flowers, really good looking leaves. And I interplanted it with Hakenochloa. So those little yellow leaves that are sticking out. Again, these hostas right here, I don't know the cultivar. Again, it was just a flat that I bought in Home Depot. These are really large leaves. If you guys know what these are, let me know. I would like to finally solve this mystery. Now this fern right here is a Christmas fern. In milder climates, maybe like zone 7, they stay evergreen over the winter. Mine died out, but they fill in really quickly. I really love the fine texture of this fern. It's very drought tolerant, really hardy. I do like ferns a lot. Some people are not into ferns. I am. Now these are Aster's divaricata, and they don't look like anything right now, but in the September they bloom little tiny like white flowers. This is a native plant to New Jersey and I think mid-Atlantic states. Sorry, there's a truck driving by. Really hardy plant, really easy to grow, and really good for wildlife as well. I do have this rhododendron that didn't overwinter well. I think all of the buds froze off. I think there's only one that was left here. This rhododendron, this is a deciduous, well, it's actually technically like azalea. This is a deciduous type, and this is Tri-Lights. Very fragrant, beautiful flowers. They do have like these 3 colors, the white, the pink, and the yellow inside. And I do have another deciduous azalea here. This is Admiral Seams or Sems, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It is a yellow azalea, which is very unusual for azaleas. I did purchase this plant in Rare Find Nursery in South Jersey, and they have tons of rare azaleas. So if you do live in New Jersey, New York area, Rare Find Nursery is a really fun place to visit. So this is it for this area. I hope you enjoy this little garden tour, and if you know the cultivar names of the hostas that I have here, post them in the comment section below. I really would love to solve this mystery. I've been asking a lot of people who visit the garden and nobody knows, so maybe we'll find out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.